Eddie, what do you think of Paddy Donovan? He did the smash and grab.
Yeah, smash and grab, 1 out of 1. 2 out of 2 incoming tomorrow. It's a fantastic performance. I thought he won pretty comfortably with the knockdowns. I thought the draw was wild on the scorecards, but I had him winning the fight 7-5 with 2 knockdowns personally. But you know, even if you gave it 6-6, which I thought was quite generous, 114, 112, massive win. You know, I mean, definitely career wasn't on the line, but world title ambitions were on the line, and it was a great performance.
Called out Lewis Crocker afterwards for the trilogy. You going to put that on the Katie Taylor card?
No, it's a bit big, that fight, to go on an undercard. I mean, that's, you know, a fight that just did 19,000 at Belfast before. So, and also don't forget that Lewis Crocker has to fight Liam Paro in June. So, you know, that's a mandatory defence as well. So it's likely that Paddy will fight probably September, October time himself, and then I think his World Championship fight will honestly come probably towards the end of the year or early in 2027, given the mandatory position. But the great news with the IBF is Paddy's got his shot. No one will take it away from him, and that was a massive win for him tonight.
You talked about his gratitude there of you sticking with him after 2 losses. A 3rd loss tonight, would that have been it between Matchroom and Paddy?
No,
do you think
not at all. Paddy's a quality fighter, and don't forget the losses. I mean, the first fight he was winning comfortably. He made a silly mistake. The second fight could have gone either way, and the 3rd fight he's just come over to Germany in his backyard. I mean, they're not easy fights. You know, they're all world level fights, and that guy's a good fighter. You know, I saw that when he fought Boots. He's no mug at all, and that was a really big win and a big statement as well.
Yeah, what do you think of that? Was that a career best performance?
I think so. Like, in terms of, it's just the circumstances. You know, you come out, it's fucking 1 o'clock in the morning, people are going home. Like, it's just a strange experience. But I said to Paddy before the fight that those experiences against Lewis Crocker at the SSE, you know, at Windsor Park, in the cauldron of noise and atmosphere and volatility, they build you for moments like that, and he stayed switched on. That was the most impressive thing. Through 8 rounds he'd already won the fight, and then he just had to coast it out.
Worried he stayed in the pocket too long at the end?
A little bit. I don't know why he did that, really. I think he just wanted to try and mix it up a little bit. I mean, he did give away probably the last 3 rounds or something like that, you know, and that's why I scored it 7-5 myself in rounds, but it's irrelevant. But you know, he mixed it up well. When he boxed long after back foot, I thought he boxed beautifully.
How do you compare that performance to Boots' against Karen?
I mean, Boots, it was a lot more dominant. He didn't lose a round. But Boots is, I think Boots is top 5 pound for pound now. I think he's going to be pound for pound number 1. But you know, in terms of a performance, to come away, fight a fighter like that in Germany, I thought that was a world class performance. And on that note,
let's get one in,
yeah.
Eddie. Tony Cisse passed away a few weeks ago. He had his funeral at the start of this week. Just what hole will he leave to the people that loved him and within boxing, within his community?
You can see, you know, sometimes when someone passes away, you can see the amount of love that pours out for them, and you know, across social media, not just with pictures but with words. And Tony Cisse was a guy, a Repton boy, you know, through and through. And you know, I've met him several times, didn't know him overly well, but I knew how everybody loved him, and I knew the respect that people had for him. And he did a huge amount for amateur boxing, huge amount for that club, and a huge amount for that community.